Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here. It is Wednesday, October 13th. It is 7:01. I'm 1 minute behind schedule, but it's okay. We're finally here, and it's time for yet again another episode of The Masked Singer. This is The Masked Singer live stream pre-show or pre-show live stream, whatever you want to call it. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Let me know in the comments section where you're joining us from. I'd like to see what you guys have. Give me 1 second, guys. The oven preheated for Julia when she gets home. Sorry, Julia's on her way home from work, and I told her that I would preheat the oven for her at 7, and I was running a little behind. So we have Matthew from Canada, Catapillar from Maryland, Ian from Reno, Shannon from Ontario, John from Connecticut, Polly from Wisconsin. We got Mo, Maryland, Buffalo, Ontario. Corey says, "Are you fixing me some food?" No, Julia will be cooking salmon tonight when she gets home, and I told her I would preheat the oven. Erie, PA, Georgia, Ohio, New York City, Texas, Canada, Alabama, Dominican Republic, Wisconsin, Florida, Philippines. Lauren, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling good. Hope you feel better soon. Get Elijah from Pennsylvania. Jax is from Mars. Check that out. Anyway, we got Willie from Belgium. That's pretty cool. I don't think we've had anyone from Belgium in a very long time. Anyway, let's go ahead and start breaking down tonight's episode. Looks like we only have about 135 people. As a reminder, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. Just as a big thank you, we just hit 45,000 subscribers, which is amazing. You guys are fantastic. I believe there's new rules for the group chat. In order to actually talk in the group chat, you have to be subscribed to the channel. I think it's something new that YouTube is doing. Not sure how to even turn that on or turn that off. So anyway, let's go ahead. Chili says, "Joey, get those pieces of fuzz off of both of your sleeve." What is it? Oh, I see what you're talking about. There's a piece of fuzz here. If I can get it off. What is that? I don't even think it's fuzz. It's not fuzz. I don't know what that is. Hopefully that looks a little bit better anyway. Lauren says, "Congrats on getting 45K. Let's get him to 50K. I would appreciate it. We have until January 1st to hit that 50,000 mark. So make sure if you haven't done so, you have to do that. Anyway, let's go ahead and go through tonight's episode. Tonight is episode 5, and if I move the Piglet, we can actually go through who was on tonight's episode. Interestingly enough, though, it's episode 5. We've only seen Group B once, because you had episode 1 and 2 were Group A, episode 3 was Group B, episode 4 was A. Now we're up to episode 5, and we've only seen Group B once. That's why I haven't done a reveal yet for them. But for tonight, in the regular group, we have Mallard, we have Banana Split, we have Cupcake, we have, I'm miscoded by what we're guessing who that is, but this is the Queen of Hearts. And tonight, we get a brand new wild card, and I haven't set it up yet. It is the Catapillar. Yeah, if you went through our video yesterday, pretty much recapping what tonight's episode is going to be like, in that video, we didn't have actual footage of the Catapillar singing. And guess what? Now we do. We'll go through that in a second. And Masked Singer Rankings just donated $5. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And they say that the Cupcake is Ruth Pointer. It's a good guess at the moment. I actually haven't sat down to go through the Cupcake's clues yet. To be honest with you, I've been spending most of my time going through and figuring out, well, we already as a group figured out who the Mallard is, who the Queen of Hearts is, and essentially who Banana Split is. But I've been spending the past few days really going through and trying to figure out who the Catapillar is, considering that's who's going to be on tonight's show. James Gilbert just donated $4 too, and it looks like it's someone drinking coffee. And here's my espresso or my regular coffee for the day. So cheers to you. I also have my water too. Thank you, Giovanni. So anyway, let's go ahead and go through what we know for tonight's episode. I know the biggest question you guys are asking on the show is, when are they finally going to hit the I know who it is buzzer or take it off buzzer. I don't believe it's in this episode. The main reason why is because in Group A, we know that at this moment, Nicole is holding her guess for the bull. And we know this because she had just worked with him. If you watch the reveal video that we did, which we have a reveal video for the bull, and who else did we reveal? Well, because technically, that one was already revealed themselves. So I guess the only one you could really watch is which hasn't been revealed yet is the hamster. And so at this moment, Nicole did a video with the bull, music video and a song back in July. So obviously, with working with this one person a week and a half beforehand, she knows who's under that mask. I'm pretty sure she might be waiting out to hit that button towards the ending of maybe the top 4 of Group A. Because remember, they're doing it different this year, where it's Group A will never see Group B except for the last person standing in each group. So right now, if you look at Group A, next week's episode, you would say a new wild card will be introduced, which will, I don't know if it's going to be the beach ball or the jester. I'm going to assume that's going to be the jester. But once we're done with that one, the episodes after it will just only be the people in Group A until they're down to 1, just like in Group B. And then from there, we have our finale. The interesting thing is, if you go ahead and go through how the episodes are laid out, you'll notice something really weird. Have you actually looked at the schedule? Next week's schedule is, if you remember, it's always Wednesday, except it's not going to be for the week of the 25th. I think the Masked Singer learned their lesson with dealing with anything baseball related, because they run all of the NBAs. I don't know anything about baseball, do I? The National, there's a National Baseball League, whatever. They're regular stuff. They run MLB. There you go. Thank you. They run MLB's Red Hot October, which somehow every single season for the past 3 that we've had to deal with in October, there's been rescheduling, there's been canceling of episodes or pushed back episodes. So to go ahead and get around that, on the 25th of October, which is a Monday, they're putting together a time warp episode. We're going to go in more details with this next week because I'm not going to bore it with you guys. I'll probably do a video for you, probably on the 23rd, talking about what's going to happen that week, or maybe on the 22nd. But it's pretty much a recap episode with some new performances. But it doesn't look like anyone's getting revealed that episode. And then the week after that, we're back to a regular schedule. So it's very interesting. I really don't know what's going on. Oh, by the way, I got to know, James donated $1. Thank you, James. I got to know, is anyone making a Masked Singer costume for Halloween? If so, please let me know in the comment section. Please, I really wanted to. I think this year, Julie and I just decided to be astronauts. So let's go ahead. I'm going through my questions. Remember, you can send me questions either in the chat or on Instagram at Joey Contino. And we have about 250 people live with us. So if you guys have any questions, please write it in the chat. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe and turn on notifications. And I'm reading the questions in here right now. Hey, Joey, who do you think is going home tonight? Well, this one comes from Tara. Well, Tara, great question. Let's go ahead and really go through who's the most talented in Group B versus who's kind of on the edge. Looking up here, we could say Mallard is kind of on the lower edge. Banana Split, they're so talented, I don't want them to go anywhere. So I'm assuming they're staying. We do know, I said her name again. We do know that Queen of Hearts, very talented, isn't going anywhere. So if it had to be out of Group B, I would probably say that the Mallard is fun. I would probably go with the Cupcake potentially going home. But now we're being introduced to another wild card, which is the Catapillar. But looking through different trailers, we can see, and I literally mean going through different trailers they've put online the past 2 weeks, we can see the Catapillar is performing in an episode where the background is completely different, which means the Catapillar is probably not going anywhere, which leaves us with just the Mallard or the Cupcake. But let's be honest for a second. These past few weeks really hasn't been, the average of like the worst singer goes home. Because let's go back to Group A. Okay, Baby, yes, Baby did not deserve to stay in. Larry the Cable Guy did a great job. But how you go ahead and get rid of Tony Braxton. You know what I mean? So it all depends on how either you guys voted at home or how the people voted in the audience. Oh, sorry, that was really good. Patrick says, I'm going to be the Dalmatian in Thicke. Oh, I would hold off on that one. I would definitely hold off on being Thicke for Halloween if you've noticed what's going on in the news. So anyway, let's go ahead and start breaking down the clues and the pitch correct audio. Now, we have any clues for the Catapillar. Nothing yet anyway. I think the only thing we really truly had was like the preseason clues. So if I were to go look it up, Catapillar. Let's see what the preseason clues were. Also, I got a stupid question for you guys. Maybe not that stupid. I have all of my main information typed up on my computer. Is it more beneficial if I went ahead and did, say, I have a website that I could put this stuff on. Would you rather have a website to go check out the master list of clues? Would that be easier for you guys? Let's see here. Yes. Oh, and it looks like James donated another $2. I think Cupcake is going home tonight. Cupcake, maybe. A lot of you guys are saying yes. Okay, so I do have the website. So Brian says, do you think Tony Braxton only signed on for a few episodes? It doesn't work that way. You got to be voted off. And if there is some kind of behind-the-scenes stuff, they're never going to tell us. So, okay, so for those who actually don't know, we actually do have a website, latenightrecap.com. I try to update it every week, but from time to time, I run so many other things that I don't have time for it. But yeah, okay, so I'll go ahead and make these master list articles and just kind of update them every single week. Anyway, someone says, is there a baby over on the chart with an X on it? Yeah, right there. The X is on them. So, all right. So with the Catapillar, the only clue that we have for the Catapillar is this person says Taylor Swift knows them. So maybe someone from Taylor's gang, her friends, right? Now, if we go on YouTube, you will see the preview footage of the Catapillar singing. I'm going to play a little bit for you guys because that voice does sound familiar. Without any clues, though, it's kind of hard to figure that one out, right? So let me open up YouTuber. Or was that on Instagram? Did we hear him sing? Masked Singer Catapillar. Here we go. Okay, take a listen.
If I were a boy, even just for a day,
are you listening?
I'd roll out of bed in the morning and throw on what I wanted to go.
All right, I gotta say it. Does it sound like Billy Porter a little bit? Like in a lower tone, right? I mean, does that sound like Joyce says Brandon Urie? Brandon Urie has a more, I don't know. I like Brandon. I don't know if that's him or not. I really don't know if that's him or not. They say, is it male or female? It's definitely a male. He sounds African American. He's got more of a tone. But you guys are saying Brandon Urie. I mean, I've met Brandon Urie a few times, once or twice. That doesn't sound like him to me.
Even just for a day, I roll out of bed in the morning and throw on what I wanted to go.
No, that's not the tone of Brandon. That's not the tone of Brandon. I don't know who that one is. I need clues on this one. I really do. It sounds, I don't know. Brandon does know Taylor, but someone says RuPaul. Oh my God, they have to have RuPaul on the show. So in some kind of aspect. But Murray says maybe Zac Efron. I don't know. Corey's like, could Brandon be throwing off his voice? I mean, he'd have to be throwing it off a lot. Brandon's doesn't sound like AJ from Backstreet Boys. I can kind of hear that a little bit. Chibity's right. It sounds like a mix of Billy and Brandon. When he gets a little bit higher, it does sound like Brandon, but Brandon doesn't go deep like that. And when he does, it sounds more jazzy. Remember, he put a whole sort of a jazz album, because he was a big fan of Sinatra. That's why I like Brandon so much. Lawrence says, Joey, it has been linked, though there is not a singer as the Catapillar. All right. Absolutely says RuPaul could be the cupcake. It's not. RuPaul's not the cupcake. You guys love saying that. It's not. I promise you, it's not. Someone says, check your audio. Oh, can you not hear the audio? Oh, do you mean you want me to do the pitch correct? There is no pitch correct audio for the Catapillar at this time. Unless they put something on Instagram, which we could check out real quick. Let's go ahead and open up Instagram and open up Masked Singer. And let's see if they posted anything. Okay. What is this? The Masks Universe. Collect your Mask NTVs. Maskverse. What the heck is that? What is a Maskverse? What is this? Welcome to the Maskverse site, where you can buy, sell, and trade the Masked Singer NTFs and access opportunities of special perks and real-world prizes. What? What on earth is this? What on earth? Okay. Did anyone else just see that? The Maskverse, where you can purchase, download, and trade NTFs of the Masked Singer. It says first drop begins October 13th. What on earth is this? I don't even know what this is. I know what NTFs are.
Hello, Masked Singer fans. I'm Miss Masky, and welcome to the Maskverse. This is the place in the digital world where you can buy, sell, and trade Masked Singer NFTs. What is an NFT, you ask? It's short for non-fungible token. Think of it as a unique digital collectible you and only you alone own. Take it away, Masked Singers.
Here in the Maskverse, fans become part of an exclusive community where they can buy, sell, and trade NFTs to earn access to special perks and real-world prizes.
Awesome!
Masked NFTs are your ticket.
Okay, all right. Did anyone else see? What is going on here? What is going on here? I don't know what's going on here. I don't even have the time to look at this and even research it, because we're in the middle. I put the link in the chat because I don't even know what the hell that is. Someone says don't do crypto, so I don't know. It says that you can purchase like the photo, like it's an NFT. I know what that is, but what is this? Like, this is weird. I don't get it. I really don't know what's going on. All right, well, there's a whole video and a whole thing going through this. I'm going to have to throw this like on my bottom of my document and research this another time. Maybe tonight tonight like at 5 a.m. when I'm done work for the day. Because I have no idea why they're even trying to sell NFTs of the Masked Singer. Are they even valuable? Is it even something that is worth doing? I don't even know. I might just buy one just to see what happens. To be a part of a quote-unquote elite community? I can't tell if this is it. Is it April Fool's Day or something? Am I missing something here? I feel like I'm missing something here. I don't know. I put the link in the description of this video. You can check that out. An NFT is a non-fungible token, which is essentially you owning art. And the value of that art just depends on how popular the whatever it is. So I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it after the show tonight. Probably I won't have time tonight. I'll have to look at it tomorrow. Anyway, let's forget about whatever that was and go back to Instagram to see what else they've posted. Okay. Tonight's called Date Night, and love is in the air. This is the first minute of the show. Ooh. Wait.
Sadly, last week we had to break up with Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh.
Are you not entertained? But things are about to get a whole lot steamier.
The lips light up.
Because tonight is date night.
Oh my gosh. Heaven been lifted before.
And time. That is one of the best vocals
This is awesome, right?
6 seasons. Yes. But don't get too attached because a new wild card is here to steal your heart.
This is like a front-runner performance, you guys.
And at the end of the night,
Anyway, so that's pretty much the first minute and a half. Yeah, man. It's going to be a great episode. I am so excited. All right. Now that we're behind schedule, let's go ahead and start breaking down everything we know. I know I'm still trying to figure out this whole NTF thing. I got to sit down and read it. I know what NTFs are, but I don't know how that relates to the Masked Singer and what privileges you get if you purchase one. And are they only for this season? Or are they from years past? Because then I'll go buy the crab or the broccoli. Don't buy the crab or the broccoli. Those are mine. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually dive into the clues. Now we kind of went through the caterpillar, what we know about the caterpillar, and everything else we know about the caterpillar. Let's break down these clues. Now, if you joined me on the live stream last week, you know that I really don't like doing reveals before we get to the second episode. And that's why in Group B, I haven't done any reveals yet. You know, so far we revealed the bull, we did the baby, and we did the hamster. Did we do the hamster? Or did I not do the hamster? No, I think we did the hamster. Anyway, I do so many of these reveal videos, I get confused from time to time. But let's go ahead and break down everything we know about this upcoming episode. If I could pull up my notes, that'd be fantastic. Sometimes the computer don't want to work. Episode 3. We're going to go to episode 3. So, this is episode 5. Here we go. So this is Masked Singer episode 5 preview. We remember, we only have one episode of clues for these guys. There's not really much to go off of. Starting off with the Queen of Hearts. Now, they say if you follow your heart, it's going to lead you on some amazing adventures. I'm pretty excited to do things on this stage that I never thought I could do. But the truth is, I've spent my entire life learning how to champion my own heart. Growing up, there wasn't a lot of warmth in my household. I left home when I was pretty young, and it was definitely scary at times. But I was determined to never turn back. I'm really grateful for the hardships that I've overcame because they made me who I am. All of our hearts are destined to be broken. It's what we do with those pieces that makes it extraordinary. Visual clues. We saw a jewel, a tin man, 10 p.m. on the clock. We saw a horse, a ghost, and Hillary Swank. Now let's go through the pitch correct audio. Now, there are 2 different kinds of pitch correct audio that we have for these characters. If you've noticed on my Thursday episodes, which is kind of just a recap of the entire episode we just watched, it's just them speaking to the judges. One, it's faster, it's easier, and that entire video I do is quite long already. Sometimes it's about 10 minutes long, and so I don't like this episode to be too long, because at that point you can just watch the show. So I do just them speaking to the judges. Now, when it comes to the other pitch correct videos, which is the full-blown, just like its own video, pitch correct audio, I use the longer ones. For the case in point of right now's video, we'll do the long ones just so that way you can hear more of the audio. So this is the original audio they gave us for the Queen of Hearts.
And they say if you follow your heart, it's going to lead you on some amazing adventures. I'm pretty excited to do things on the stage that I never thought I would do. But the truth is, I have spent my entire life learning how to champion my own heart. Growing up, there
So
wasn't a lot.
that's the original audio they gave us. Now here's the pitch correct audio.
Now they say if you follow your heart, it's going to lead you on some amazing adventures. I'm pretty excited to do things on this stage that I never thought I would do.
Sound
But the
familiar?
truth is, I have spent my entire life learning how to champion my own heart. Growing up, there wasn't a lot of warmth in my household. I left home when I was pretty young, and it was definitely scary at times. But I was determined to never turn back.
You can hear they're trying to pull off a southern accent, never turn back. Could this person really have that kind of accent? Or are they just playing around with us? Let me know who you think it is in the comment section right now. Patrick, Ashes both say Jewel. Connie says that accent throws me off. That it does. It throws me off as well. Lauren says that accent is fake unless Jewel has one. Riley says Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton talks up here, sweetie. So if you guys are saying who we keep on saying it is, let's go ahead and just pull up an interview clip of Jewel speaking, and let's see if she has any kind of accent. This is from 10 months ago. Let's fast forward it.
Set out to do, and the tools that I created ended up actually really working well for other people too that don't have therapy or, again, these traditional access points.
So as you could tell in that interview, she doesn't have an accent, but that doesn't mean that they don't have an accent. Sometimes when they're on this show, they like to go ahead and speak in different languages. That way you can throw people off. And so it could be her. The clues match up. I mean, they literally held up a Jewel. But we need one more episode until we give our official guess yet. Anyway, Hari says Celine Dion. Unfortunately, see, a lot of these people that you guys are mentioning, Renee Zellweger, Dolly Parton, Celine Dion, they all made way too much money. So unfortunately, they would never work. So let's go ahead and continue on. Next on our list is the Mallard. He says, I may be living the high life, best-selling book, platinum album, but that wasn't always the case. I guess growing up the way that we did, you always were hustling. One of my first businesses were selling worms, and then I found the human jukebox on the school bus. Now there was a way, now this is the way the human jukebox works. You put a quarter in my armpit, and then I can sing. The girls really liked the entertainment on the bus. Visual clues were a quarter, a boot, a deer, and Chris Pratt. Now remember, in the Masked Singer podcast, which, by the way, if you listen this past week, they didn't really give us many hints, and I think it's because they got in trouble from the week before, because the week before, they had given us so many that I'm pretty sure the producers were like, Brian, don't do that. Even though he's one of the head writers on the show. So, yeah, anyway, let's go through the pitch correct audio. This is what they gave us.
I may be living the high life, best-selling book, platinum album, but
You get that. Here's the pitch correct audio.
I may be living the high life, best-selling book, platinum album, but that was not always the case. I guess growing up the way we did, you were always hustling. One of my first businesses was selling worms. And then I found the human jukebox on a school bus. Now, here's the way the human jukebox works. You got to put a quarter in my armpit, and then I can sing. Girls.
I mean, we can definitely hear that voice. And if you're a Duck Dynasty fan, it definitely sounds familiar. The accent, the way he speaks, even his story really does match up. So when you guys say Willie Robinson, it makes sense to me because we read an article where he talks about when he was young, he used to sell worms. So it could be him. Now, tomorrow we will, of course, do a recap for this video, but on Friday, we will do our official reveal video. And more than likely what's going to happen is you guys will jump on the community tab here on YouTube. There's a community tab you open, and you can vote. If Mallard doesn't get revealed, I'm assuming that's who you guys are going to want me to reveal. You know, if not, we'll knock out one of the other ones that we put on the list. So, and Angela's right. It's a duck costume. It's a mallard. And long story short with it, if you go back to the podcast, not this week, the week before, listen to it. Brian says that one of the characters on the show, their costume represents them to a T. And I'm 100% sure we know already so far, knowing who's under the masks, more than likely, Brian is talking about Mallard, because the Mallard means ducks, ducks means Duck Dynasty. Who works at Duck Dynasty? Willie Robinson. You see what we did there? It all connects. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. Riley says, are you on the show? No, I'm in my house. I'm here in New Jersey. But let's continue on. Candy says, they are going to have to figure out how to make this harder. I mean, it's not extremely hard, but it's pretty darn good. Someone says that the microphone isn't working. I wonder why. Can you guys hear me though? Your audio is going in and out. 1 second. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out, guys. Sometimes YouTube is not our friend. Try to see how I can make this work, because if you guys are saying the audio is going in and out, I'm trying to think what thing I actually have on here that would work. 1 second, guys. We're going to grab something out of my bag, and we're going to see if this works. I have a different microphone I could use. So let's put this in. Let's see if this does anything. Hey, my love. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, sometimes technology is not our friend. In today's case, I completely understand that. We're going to plug this in just to see if this does anything, and you let me know if it changed anything. Give it a second. Did that help out? Does that sound better? Yes, no? Okay. If not, I'm trying my best over here. Anyway, let's see if I can still play the audio, though, because I got something plugged in. See if I have this plugged in, the audio won't work. We'll figure it out. All right. So, it seems like it's only not working for some people, while others it's working fine. It's all right. We'll figure it down the line. I think I maybe set up this one up just a little bit wrong. So let's go ahead and go through the next person on our list. We only have like 25 minutes. Next is the Cupcake. The Cupcake says, it's been a long time since I've been solo, which would mean that this person obviously works with a group of some sort, either with one person or maybe more. Maybe they're in a family. They said that I'm used to sharing the spotlight. I'm doing The Masked Singer with a real purpose. Someone I loved got news about their health. This show is going to be so much fun, and if it brightens up their day, that would be the icing on the cake. Now remember, this person was supposed to be performing with one other person. We saw that costume thanks to Miss Maskey, and unfortunately that person had to give up. The ovens should be preheated by now. Visual clues included whiskey, the hand up on the sign, ice cream cone. And everyone keeps on mentioning Bruce Springsteen because they've worked with people like that. Now, here is the audio that they gave us.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm here. It's the Masked Singer. It's been a long time since I've been solo.
And now here's our pitch correct audio.
It's been a long time since I've been solo.
Hey everyone,
I'm
what's
used to
going
sharing
on,
the
Jody?
spotlight. I'm doing The Masked Singer with a real purpose. Someone I love just got some news about their health. Food always makes me feel better. Why not dress up like a cupcake to cheer them up? I think this is going to be so much fun. And if it brightens up their day, that'll be the icing on the cupcake.
So that is our audio. And who do you guys think it is? Because a lot of you guys kind of a lot of different guesses. One is being Ruth Pointer, which is a very good guess. I haven't broken down the clues yet, but it is a good guess. Other people are saying Leslie Jones. Leslie Jones, it could be. You don't really know. They're used to being with a lot of people, though. Does that mean SNL? We really haven't got any clues like that. If you talk about Bruce Springsteen and Elvis and things like that, which were some of the original clues we've had, I don't know how she would be connected to that. What My Slaw, as always, coming in with the Betty White. It's not Betty White, but always you have to do that in every episode. It's Betty White. I wish. Could you imagine if that Betty White on here? Someone says SNL means Saturday Night Live. That's what we're talking about because Leslie Jones is from there. Oh, Leslie. Leslie Jones. Yeah. Someone says Olympics. No. Anyway, Sabrina's right. Leslie Jones is just a little too tall to be the Cupcake. Casey says Ruth Pointer really does a point. It points out to be the Ruth Pointer. What's the chances of that? If it is Ruth Pointer, I just want to give you guys an idea on something real quick. Ruth Pointer. Ruther Pointer. My gosh, my thing does not work well. She was born in 1946. She's 75. She's definitely at an age where she could totally still do the show, and she lives in Oakland, California. So it would make so much more sense for her to go ahead and join the show in some way. Let me read something here. Let's see. Ruth Pointer's, let's go, sister. We're going to figure out if any of them are currently sick. Let's see. Only 1 year before Pointer suffered anytime. Let's go the past year. We know that her sister died in 2020. So that could be, I bet her name was Bonnie. But someone brings up a good point here. They said that she's only 5'3". If not the coming 5'3", and the costume's pretty tall. But if you're wearing this costume, her head could be right here. And maybe going through here. So it doesn't have to be at Nick's height. So someone says, is there only one Pointer sister now? That's actually a great question. How many people were in the Pointer sister? I think there's 4. Don't get me wrong. I think there was 4. Anita and Ruth are still alive. Bonnie had just passed. 4. Yeah, there's 4. Ruth, Anita, Bonnie, and June. There you go. Remember, they all grew up in California, in Oakland. So let's look for some of those kind of clues during tonight's clue package. So there were 4. Now, unfortunately, there's only 2 left. So, but good guess, everyone. Good guess. Now let's finish it out with Banana Split. We're so excited to be here because it's so unexpected. You know, Hollywood is a small town, but there are times where it could make you feel small. I left school with big dreams and do what most people do when they arrive in the big city. I got a day job, which I quit when I thought I got my big break, but to only beg for it back later on. There is no such thing as an overnight success. The key is finding a collaborator who sticks with me throughout the sweet and the sour and share my same dreams, which makes every moment that much more delicious. Visual clues, obviously a ton of ice cream, but we have, I don't know what the heck that was. We have a medal. We had a sign that said, give up, and then more ice cream. Tons and tons of ice cream. Now let's go through the pitch correct audio, starting with the stuff they gave us.
We're so excited to be here because it's so unexpected. You know, Hollywood's a small town, but there's times when it can make you feel small. I left school with big dreams.
And now here's our pitch correct audio.
I'm so excited to be here because it's so unexpected. You know, Hollywood's a small town, but there's times when it can make you feel small.
I left school with big dreams and did what most people do when they arrive in the city. Got a day job, which I quit when I thought I got my big break, only to have to beg for it back.
There's no such thing as an overnight success.
The key was finding.
Okay. We've done so much research on this couple here. And I want you to comment, everyone. There's like 300 people in here. Everyone comment who they think that is. Because I want to see what other couple you think this could be besides the one that we all think that it is. If that makes any sense. Let's see here. I think we can all agree on this. Everything points to Catherine McPhee and David Foster. That audio of him speaking, 100% David Foster. What other amazing composer is married to someone who can sing like that? I don't know any other ones. David Foster wrote every love song you could ever imagine for the past, 20 years? Like very popular crooning kind of jazz songs and some country songs and a couple other things. I don't know anyone else that is a composer like that that's married to someone with a voice like that. So Robert says one is that 150 million% him or billion? Cool Cat says, why isn't he singing? He's not a singer. He is not. David Foster is not a singer. Diane says Julian and Derek. I don't believe Derek plays piano, does he? Aaliyah says Keith Urban, Nicole Kidman. Unfortunately, their net value is way too high. So if you add it up and add it to our master list, which I think this next upcoming Monday or Tuesday on my calendar looks like we might do a Masked Singer master list of clues update. So someone says, Ian says, can you show so much the backboard? You're asking about the game board. By the way, you can get this game board for free. I made it for you guys. All you have to do is download it. It comes with the board, the pieces. All you got to do is go like the Walgreens or CVS or whatever. Print it out. Maybe not this big. I think the maximum you could do there is like 20 by 30. This one I ordered online. It's like 150. You don't want to spend that kind of money. But yeah, Group B, Group A, wild cards. So here's the here. He's counting in the piano exactly. Yes, he is counting in. I showed that in my other video. But they're going like he's really counting in as though he's conducting the band. And let's be honest, if you're the Masked Singer band, are you going to take your direction from the conductor there or David Foster? I think David Foster would be the one to kind of take control. Okay, let's see here for a second. Microphone. Someone keeps saying the thing's not working. Continue. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, isn't Foster a billionaire? That's a great question. David Foster net worth. He's only worth 150 million, which kind of works out. And because they're married, I'm assuming that's them combined. There's 35 years difference between them? I didn't know that. He does not act that old. So, Keena says Derek owns and plays piano. There you go. I don't think he plays piano like that, though. Why is Derek perfect at everything he does? Right. Isn't that weird? Like, seriously, everything he does is, like, on point. That age difference is crazy. I know. Corey says David Foster deserves more money. Yes. Is Ruth part based on her earlier discussions, Joe, and always singing in the group? Yes, that's what we're referring to as for the Cupcake. So anyway, let's recap. I want my slot only worth 150 million. Yes, it's a lot of money. But in terms of our Masked Singer master list and how much money goes in there, it was like 437,000. And 180 went to just the octopus. And then cutting down everyone else doesn't leave too many millions left. Which, once again, when we do the master list of clues, I'm going to update it for you guys. And we're going to break down everything we know. And that way we can eliminate some of the high rollers you may think. I think we already seen, at least revealed, who the richer people, the people with more money. So anyway, let's go ahead and answer your questions. At this moment, we went through everything we know about episode 5, aka Group B. Second time we're seeing them. Just a recap, tonight we have the Mallard, Banana Split, Cupcake, Queen of Hearts, and the wild card, Catapillar, joining us on the show. One person is going home. We know that it's not Banana Split because they've been performing so amazingly. They're not going anywhere. Same thing with Queen of Hearts. With the Catapillar, we know they sing a second song, which would tell us that they're going to be on another episode, leaving us with just the Cupcake or the Mallard. More than likely, On Thursday, I'll put a thing on here saying which person you want me to reveal. It'll probably be one of the top 4 up here, or whoever's left over from tonight's elimination. We have guessed as a group so far that Mallard is Willie Robinson, that Banana Split is David Foster and Catherine McPhee, that Cupcake could be a Pointer sister, Ruth Pointer, that the Queen of Hearts could be Jewel, and when it comes to the Catapillar, y'all can't decide on who you think it is. I mean, we only heard him perform once with no clues except for they're friends with Taylor Swift. And that's where you guys are saying Brandon Urie. You're saying RuPaul. It's not RuPaul. RuPaul's got it. It's either Jamie Foxx, RuPaul, and who else? Because we all keep guessing them for every single episode. They got to make their way on the show eventually somewhere. So I'm going through your questions. Now, if you haven't done so yet, we're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We just hit 45,000 just 2 days ago. So if you haven't done so yet, please make sure you are subscribed and you turn on notifications. From tonight's show into tomorrow, tonight we'll be uploading all the performances, the reveals, the clues, and whatever else you need. So make sure you turn on the notification bell. That way, when we upload it, you'll know about it right away. On top of all of this, Thursday will be a recap going through the slower pitch correct audio, the smaller one. Friday will probably be the reveal that you guys choose on Thursday. Remember, on the community tab. Saturday will probably be no episode, but Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we'll be doing pitch correct audio. Tuesday will be the preview. Sunday is going to be the master list of clues recap, because you guys asked about that one. And now we have about 10 minutes. Matthew says, what time is it in New Jersey? It is 7:49. Now it's 7:50. Clara says, tonight's theme is date night. That is correct. If you go on Instagram, The Masked Singer uploaded the first minute and a half of the show. Pamela says that RuPaul won't sing publicly anymore. That is correct. Glory just says audio. I don't know what that means, but audio. The Queen of Hearts is Celine Dion. Nope. Celine Dion made way too much money. Can't be on the show. Happy birthday for Saturday, Ian. I guess Ian's birthday is on Saturday. Tyson says, is Beach Ball a solo or duo? As of right now, we're assuming it's a duo because it's got 2 faces on it. Do you think Robin Thicke will return in season 7? They haven't even greenlit season 7. I don't see why not. I don't see any changes to them. What's your favorite costume this season? We haven't heard the Beach Ball perform yet, so I'm just going to go with the Beach Ball. 666 Sicky Nikki says Cupcake is RuPaul. Joey, it's not. Thank you for playing. No. It's true. Let me read this right here. If Catapillar is not Corey Taylor, maybe it could be Brandon Urie, Panic at the Disco. I don't know yet. We haven't heard any clues. To me, it sounds like someone who's African-American. I could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me. Ian says Columbia has already released their version of The Masked Singer. That's true. Deborah says, hey, Joey and Julia and Nala, running late. What did I miss? We're going through tonight's episode. Julie just got home from work. Do you think the Catapillar could be Seth MacFarlane? No. Good guess, though. Seth is more of a crooner, jazz singer. Corey says Robin Thicke. Yeah, well, until anything's convicted, I don't know. Miwa says, feels like the Beach Ball might be another mullet. It could be. That'd be interesting. Mullet referring to the Australia version of The Masked Singer. Let's see here. Ian says, are you going to make a video of The Masked Singer Mexico Season 3? We already did. 3 or 2 episodes ago, we did one about The Masked Singer Mexico, going through all the costumes and going through the judge changes and all of that. We also, on Monday, recapped Masked Singer Australia because they just had their season finale last week. And, yeah. Do you think they will buzz anyone this season? Yes, I think they're going to buzz the Bull. I think the Bull's going to get buzzed because Nicole definitely worked with who we think is under the costume of the Bull, which you can see our reveal video in the comment section or in the description. Oh, by the way, one more thing, guys. Where is this at? As you guys know, I do a lot of pins, and if I can find it, Here it is. All right. Just want to give you guys a heads up. I'm not going to be making more pins for the Masked Singer, and so we sold out of the other ones. But these ones here, I only have like maybe 20 something left, and that's the I Knew It pins. If you want to grab one, because once again, I'm not going to make any more once we sell all these things. If you want to grab one, there's a link in the description below. Grab it now, because once we're done with these, I'm not going to order any more of these. We didn't even do any merchandise for this season. Unfortunately, I haven't had time yet. So once we sell out of those, no more, at least those pins. I don't know if we'll come up with another one or something different. Let's see here. Let's see here. Ian says you saw a baby monster. I don't know where you saw one. We didn't have one this season. Are you going to make a video about the Masked Singer Columbia? If I have time, I'll be glad to. Nicole says that she knows who it is, but kept on guessing close to her to buzz him out. I think she's waiting until later on to where they can go ahead. Because remember, if you buzz someone and get it right, you get 2 extra points. And I think that's how it's possible that Nicole could win the golden ear this year, especially with Jenny's guesses so far. You know what I mean? So I saw Baby Monster Yahoo. I don't know what you're referring to. Are there shipments to Mexico for the products? I believe so. So I'd love to see Banana Split win the Masked Singer. It'd be the first time we ever have a multi-costume performance win the whole thing. So someone says jump on Reddit. All right, let's go on Reddit. Because I do know that there was a baby monster costume in Ukraine. I don't know if we're going to have one anywhere else. Okay. Catapillar phase. Still trying to get over this whole NTF thing that they're doing. Yeah, someone says on here that I don't understand. Oh, I see. The Germany has something that it's like a dinosaur looking thing.
Fox Tonight has the biggest shows on television. I'm speechless. Fox Tonight.
One second. Someone told me to play this video. No, someone says who's going to be the one that actually hits the buzzer? Because at one point there is a still of the buzzer being open. This is a night where it looks like people wearing red and pink and purple. Huh. I don't know. That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. What the heck is this? Someone just sent something over to me. For Masked Singer Season 7. Interesting. Interesting. Well, forget about that. Anyway, guys, we have a few minutes to go. Pinch. Let me read this really. 2 design seasons I've never found. Neither were chosen by the fun exploring the world text. Oh, hi. Well, that's interesting. Very interesting. I'll have to share this with you guys later. I'm going to add that to my list for a video to make for you guys. Anyway, we got a few minutes to go before the show starts. Guys, if you haven't done so yet, please turn notifications. We are trying to hit that 50,000 subscriber mark by the end of the season. If you guys have any questions during the show, please send me a message on Instagram at Joey Contino. I'll be glad to message them. Oh, by the way, thank you to everyone that commented on my goofy video on TikTok. It's actually doing really well randomly. I don't even know how. You guys thought it was hilarious, so if you get a chance later, jump on my TikTok at Joey Contino and number 2. It looks like that video has got like over 1,200 views, so you guys are too funny, and your comments are hilarious. Let me see if I can even update it. Yeah, it's got over 1,200 views. So you guys are just too funny. Anyway, we got a minute and a half to go. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Please stay safe. Remember, I'll be uploading all the videos during the show. So stay tuned. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. See you later. Be safe. Bye.